Hey everybody, it's me, the library lady, with you today, featuring another great book on What's the Story. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that you click subscribe if you have not, so you don't miss out on any great books. I am a former teacher, elementary school librarian, and parent, and I love to bring the joy of reading to you. So we're going to feature a great book today. I first want to give a shout out. I'm going to take a minute today to thank Kellogg's. Kellogg's has a great program called Feeding Reading, where you're able to get free books. So it's good through the end of September 2020. So if you get select products, you can send in a request for a book, and they have all different levels from elementary, middle, and high school. And if you don't need a book or you're not interested in the titles, you can donate your book to a school in need. So thanks so much, Kellogg's, for putting that together. I actually did request this one because I don't have one in my personal collection. This is Brad Meltzer's book, I Am, and then George Washington. It's a great series. I love the illustrations because they are so cartoon-like and a lot of fun. It's put out by Dial Books for young readers. And lots of great facts, and it's written as a comic book. So we're going to take a look at just the first few pages of the book so you can get an idea of how it's written, and then we'll offer up some ideas on what you can do. So we have I Am George Washington. He's just so cute and fun looking with these illustrations. You know what one of the hardest things in life is? Being the first. When you're the first to try something new, there's no one to show you the way. But when I was little, I wasn't the first. I was the fourth of 9 children. That's a lot of brothers and sisters. How do you think I learned to deal with people fighting? When I was really little, I lived in a place called Mount Vernon, which had a huge river running through the backyard and unexplored forests in every direction. At 5 years old, this was the world I knew. If you wanted to explore the forest, you had to be the first one to go inside. You think you're brave enough to go in there, George? Not yet, but soon. And you can see it's actually got a lot of great facts along the way, but it's got kind of these comic speech bubbles along the way. Although not a true comic book style, one fun activity, these are put out by Oriental Trading, is a comic book where you could have your child go ahead and record things that George Washington might say, or different parts of the story, and put it in there. It's a great little book, and again, Oriental Trading put that out. So lots of fun things you can do. I always like the top 5 facts. 5 facts is fun for the alliteration. You could give your child a person, and where I put one in the head, one in the arm, one on the other arm, and one on the leg, and they can write that. You could also have them decorate it to see what it could look like as a George Washington. You can have your child make a George Washington out of Play-Doh or different materials that you have at home, or even a bottle person. If you have not seen that, Google like biography bottle persons, where you take like a 2-liter bottle and you cut it and mold it around and create a different person. So I just want to say thanks again to Kellogg's for their great support of reading. Well done, and for tuning in today for George Washington. Brad Meltzer has a great series and a great collection that you don't want to miss out on. So any biography that your child might be interested in, look it up, see if it's in his collection. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great time. Happy reading.